We'll get started. We have a great evening planned for you. Welcome to the celebration of our student athletes. I want to thank all of you for taking your time to come and break bread with us and celebrate each other's accomplishments. Thank you very much to the staff who put this together, our entire athletic department, our special guests. I see, my gosh, who do I see over here? I see Jonas Peters and Dr. Sargent. I see Jared Whitney from admissions. I see Dean DeBeery, Kevin and Maria from counseling, Barbara from the dean's office. I'm sure I'm going to miss someone. We have folks coming. I know President Roosevelt is on his way. So in addition to, and Nicholas Lothry, my son, is here. Fantastic. And most importantly, all of you, the reason for our gathering. You don't want to hear too much from me, and you certainly don't want to hear too much from me before we eat, so I will keep my remarks quite brief. We are here to celebrate another fantastic year. We rode the momentum from last year confidently through this year, full of achievement of goals, full of tons of fun. And I appreciate the confidence that I saw developing in all of you this year. Now, can anyone tell me why I keep saying confidence? Who can tell me why I keep saying confidence? Somebody got it last year. What was our word? Back at your startup meetings when you weren't listening to a thing we said. The word of the year this year is confidence. The word of the year last year was momentum. All right. Yes, now I'm seeing. Thank you, seniors. Thank you. Yes. Good. Confidence was our concept this year. I saw it earned through effort. In practice, in tough situation in games. I saw confidence pursued by you risking of yourselves and having the courage to go perhaps a little further or different than you had before. That creates confidence. I saw confidence displayed in tough moments with resiliency and perseverance and with a new and emerging feeling of real, strong dislike for not doing our collective best. For when we did take a tough loss, for when we were up in a game. And I saw confidence developed through more team wins. It's a fantastic year. This is not the only reason that we play, but it is why we keep score. So to those of you who took a big step forward this year, my hat is off to you, and I appreciate your efforts. I want to applaud your growing unity. Your growing unity on your teams, the growing unity among our teams, and the spirit that you're creating at Caltech as your housemates and classmates and peers come out to watch, and as more and more and more of your parents show up to games, there's a growing spirit and unity, and I applaud it and I appreciate it. In large part, I think our retooled Student Athlete Advisory Committee is doing great work. Thank you for the orange outs. Thank you for the work and community service. And I applaud that and hope for more to come. My final special thanks are twofold. The first, will all seniors please stand up? Seniors up, stay standing up. And I can only say how humbled I am to have watched you grab onto these concepts and to, with reckless abandon, and sometimes I'm sure pain of personality, bring us forward. And so you stuck with it, and you continue to stick with it, and you persevered, and you made us better. You picked us all up, and I really appreciate it. I won't forget, and more importantly, I hope you won't forget us. Come back, watch a game, follow us online, come back and give us speech, motivate the people who will follow in your footsteps, because you have been an integral part of getting the momentum changed. So, thank you, seniors. Now, before we eat, I have one more special thank you to give. Speaking of when I arrived 4 years ago, Dr. Anila Sargent hired me, and she has been, along with our class, possibly the main reason that athletics is enjoying a renaissance at Caltech. And I appreciate the opportunity to serve here, Anila. The reason that I'm saying thank you tonight is because I think in the near future, and we're certainly not pushing you out the door, but I think in the near future you will go back to only being a professor of astronomy and stepping down as Vice President for Student Affairs. And so for all of the students, for all of the student athletes, we just wanted to take a moment and say thank you so much for all that you have done for the athletic program and for students at Caltech and for Caltech itself. So, Dr. Anila Sargent.
Whether it's good or bad, or worst of all, indifferent, it has actually enhanced my life for the last almost 8 years, and I probably need a blankie to take over from you guys. It's been a terrific experience. I wouldn't miss it for anything, and I know I'm going to see the seniors again for dinner soon, and this is a surprise tonight, which is good, because when I think about it, I sometimes get overly emotional, as we would say. And I thank you all for just being there for me and for making my life an astounding roller coaster of good, bads, and indifferent for the last 8 years. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. We're going to eat. We're going to do so with all speed. And Heather will release tables, and we'll try to do so to certainly enjoy your meal, and then we want to keep moving quickly through the program. So we'll have our head tables first, please, our guests, and our MCs, please begin. And Heather will release tables. While we're eating, we'll see videos on the screens that document our fantastic year on the court, strip, the field, in the pool, on the bench. Kim Lu. Post-graduation, Kim worked as a clinical research scientist in pediatric hematology and oncology at UCLA. During a sabbatical from research, she worked as a technical salesperson and sales director at Mary Kay Cosmetics, which led her to complete a master chef apprenticeship with several notable LA chefs. Now she's the executive chef and owner of, I'm not going to say that right, say that wrong, Bucacious Catering in Santa Monica, and has appeared on TV programs such as Food Network's Cutthroat Kitchen, hosted by Alton Brown, also the executive producer of the Long Beach Grand Cru International Wine Competition and public tasting. Her current work is a combination of a clear scientific approach, acquired business experience, and chef mastery. Kim Lu.
That's my favorite night of my living, and it is that good. So, well, first of all, thank you for the honor and privilege of having me here to speak to you today, and thank you, Sandra, for thinking of me. Firstly, congratulations on being a Techer. To be part of this fine institution is to be one of the chosen few. But to be a student athlete, you are one of the few that choose. You choose to participate despite your grueling and very rigorous academic schedule. You choose to participate here despite having to navigate some murky social waters. And you may ask yourself at times, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Of course, your other speakers and advisors will go on and on about confidence, you're going to gain the leadership skills, learning to play on a team, and communication. And while all of this is very true, those skills, I think, are trumped by one thing alone, and that is motivation. So, what is motivation? People often make mistakes and assumptions about it. The first mistake is to believe that motivation is that feeling of wanting to do something, or that excitement of wanting to do something. And this is not motivation at all. I'll give you a general example. Think about Olympic athletes. These athletes are exemplary at motivation. They're motivated for long periods of time towards a singular goal. But when you really think about it, do Olympic athletes wake up every day for 4 years or longer feeling great about what they're about to do? Certainly, sometimes they wake up with the Monday blues, don't they? But yet they find themselves getting to their training and getting to the work at hand. You see, true motivation is making a decision to take action towards a specific goal, whether or not you feel like it. The second mistake that we make about motivation is to think that we can go to a talk, a seminar, or a workshop, and that's what's going to get us motivated. And while we can't go to these things and leave feeling high, truly we're just inspired. True motivation comes from inside yourself. Now, that part is actually the good news. You, and only you, get to decide to be motivated and to move forward. And better yet, being at Caltech, this is a skill we practice every day, right here. This power to self-motivate defines Techers, and it's going to make you become part of the world's problem solvers. At my table earlier today, I was sharing with some seniors, what I've seen happen in technology in the last 15 years is mind-blowing. If you just think about simple apps, like a ride-sharing app like Uber, or a home-sharing app like Airbnb, they've set out to solve problems we didn't even know that we have, making transportation and housing a little bit easier and a little bit better. And this is something that you're going to do. You're going to use your motivation to self-motivate towards a specific goal and become one of the world's great problem solvers. Some of you will do it traditionally as physicians maybe and help heal people, or as attorneys and help people find justice. And some of you will be just outright disruptive and irreverent and do something new for us and solve a problem we didn't even know that we had. So, when you wake up in the morning, In the near distant future, you feel that you've lost that excited feeling, or you feel a little blah that day, just know that you can get your motivation back simply by deciding to be motivated. And that you're going to decide to take action towards your specific goal, even when you don't feel like it. And know one last thing, you learned that right here at Caltech. Thank you guys, and congratulations.
Great. Thank you so much, Kim. Thanks for giving up your time and come back and share some words. Really appreciate it. All right, on with the show. Now we have our presentation of awards, and to get us started will be CJ Culpepper and Katie Fisher.
Now for our presentations, we will introduce each award category, then read the nominees before revealing the winner. We ask that each nominee stand as their name is read, and for the winner to please proceed to the stage to accept their award while taking the mic.
Our first award is for Most Outstanding Talk, which is awarded to the first-year male and female student athletes who have made the most outstanding contributions to intercollegiate athletics this school year. The nominees for Most Outstanding Male Prop are Ethan Love, Henry Baer, Garrett Levine, and Spencer Stromwell. And the winner is Henry Baer. Each individual and fourth relay swim and dive program records as a rookie, scoring in all 7 events at the SKYAC Championship and earning first team all SKYAC honors with a 3rd place finish in the 100 free. He was the team's leading point scorer in dual meets this season with 7 first place finishes and 13 top 3 finishes. Congratulations.
I'd like to start off by thanking both my coaches, Zach and Pat Beaver. Coach Zach, thank you for helping us through the life of this helpful session and giving time to complete assess work. Coach Beaver, thank you for getting me into a new sport at the age of 18, putting up with my ability to catch the ball, all that. So it was a really fun time this year, and I'd like to thank every member of the swim team and the polo team. Obviously, this year were a team effort, and the polo was definitely a team effort as well. So thank you.
Nominees for female most outstanding crotch are
I would especially like to thank all of the coaches who have helped me so much along the way. Thank you to Coach Ben, our head coach, for really holding the team together. Thank you also to Coach Ryan, the strength and conditioning and throws and miscellaneous, more or less everything coach, for really helping me in my specific events. Thank you also to Coach Iggy, Coach Sam, and Coach Caleb for always being there at practice and encouraging me to do my best. And wow, it's been a real journey. I came in not really knowing what events I was going to do. I picked up an event that I had never done before, the hammer throw, and that turned out to be a real success for me. So I can't wait for the next season and until senior year. Thank you so much.
Our next award is Athlete of the Year in a team sport, which is given to the male and female student athletes in any class who have made the most outstanding contribution to their intercollegiate athletics team during the 2014-15 academic year. The nominees for Male Athlete of the Year in a team sport are The nominees for Male Athlete of the Year in individual sport are Henry Bear, Matthew Jin, Aditya Bhagwati, and the winner is Aditya Bhagwati. Aditya set program records in the 8K for cross country and the 5K for track and field. He was named All-West Region as he qualified for the NCAA Championships in cross country, where he placed 139th and claimed the SCIAC title in the 5K and the track and field. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Let me just start out by thanking my coaches, my captains, and the seniors. This is an award for an individual sport, but I draw most of my energy from the success and motivation of my teammates. Looking back, this has certainly been a year of progress. We've had a lot of PRs, a lot of records broken, and a lot of meets won. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a year of unfinished business. Yes. And I think that's the question we always have to ask ourselves. Are we satisfied? You know, at the end of the day, a champion is always gonna say, no, I'm not satisfied. There's a lot more that we can accomplish. Whatever progress we've made this year is just fuel for the fire. And as far as I'm concerned, in my perspective, there's a lot of miles left to run, a lot of reps left to complete, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot of races left to win. Let's get after it. Thank you.
Nominees for Francis W. Davis Outstanding Female Athlete of the Year in individual sport are Bridget Connor, Katie Fisher, Stephanie Green, Christina Mayer, and the winner is Katie Fisher. That's Katie qualified for the NCAA West Regionals and led the women's fencing foil pool second place in the IFCSC. The team's captain, MVP, and legacy award winner, she won a program record 93% of her matches in the IFCSC competition.
Plenty of time to listen to me talk for the rest of the night, so I'll keep this short. Thank you to Carla and Marco, my coaches, who have inspired me the past 4 years and really instilled in me a love of the sport. My teammates, who have been there for me at every mandatory practice, every tournament, and every pre-tournament meltdown. And thank you to the entire athletics department for all their enthusiasm and for showing so much love to a really niche sport, and for helping us really become a successful team. So thank you all. While she has a word for every single year, I have only one to describe my past 4 years as a student athlete at Caltech with her at the helm, and that is exhilarating. And so to thank her and show our appreciation, we got her some flowers.
That was not on my script. That's not on my script. All right, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. The Director's Award is given to a senior male and female student athlete who have participated for at least 2 years on an intercollegiate team and has made the most outstanding contribution to intercollegiate athletics during their entire Caltech career, both on and off the court, field, or pool. In competition, they represent Caltech with poise, integrity, and the spirit of competitive play. Beyond competition, they are stewards of the scholar-athlete-citizen ideal, displaying leadership, character, maturity, and integrity. These are young leaders who understand and live the values of an NCAA and Caltech student athlete and spend every day that they're in the orange and white as an example of what striving for excellence means. The male nominees for the Director's Award are Brian Joel.
I guess athletics has definitely been, my time in the basketball team has been my favorite part of my 4 years here by far. And I just like to thank my coaches and my teammates. Everything I did every day was just for you guys to get a conference championship up on the wall. I think we took a big step forward this year, but just keep pushing forward in the years to come. Like Diddy said, don't get satisfied. Thank you.
And the female nominees for the Director's Award are Stephanie Reynolds, Katie Fisher, Bridget Connor, and Shalini Mazumdar. And the award goes to Stephanie Reynolds.
who has added to our inclusion experience. While we appreciate all our coaches, this award recognizes the people who do the extra work that allows us to compete and enjoy great experiences, often without any of us realizing everything they have done. This award is the Student Athlete Advisory Committee's way of saying thank you for all that you do to make everything flow seamlessly and add immeasurable value to our time as Caltech student athletes. This year's winner is athletic trainer Sally Oliver.
Hey Sally, thanks for always being available to help us out and taping my ankle all throughout volleyball season.
Thanks so much, Sally, for fixing my busted lip. My lipstick was ruined, but thank you for taking care of that. You're always the best.
Thanks for always being available, Sally.
Thanks for giving us a warm-up, Sally. Yeah, that was really nice.
Thanks for all the chocolate milk.
Thanks for making our conditioning workouts.
Hi, Sally. Congrats on winning Staff of the Year. Thank you for all the stuff you do for me, taping my ankles, and taking care of me when I had that concussion. So you're a great trainer. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Sally, for helping me with my shoulder. It means a lot.
Thanks for fixing all my blisters.
Thanks for being such a great trainer, Sally.
Thanks for the ice, Sally.
Sally, I think you're awesome because of all the care that you put into your work every day. When I come into the training room, you and Brent are so enthusiastic. I love being there. I love hanging out with you. I love all the help that you give me. So I just want to give you a big thank you.
Hey, Sally. Thanks for all the help you've given me in the past few seasons, just like with tendonitis and stuff. It's really been great working with you the past couple of years.
Thanks for being awesome, Sally. Sally, you're awesome. Thanks for the chocolate milk.
Hey Sally, congrats on the award. I just wanted to say thank you for sticking around all the late nights for practices and helping take care of the team. So, congratulations again. Thanks so much.
Hey Sally, just wanted to say you're super awesome. Thank you so much for fixing all of us broken people. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Sally.
Thanks, Sally.
Thanks, Sally.
Thank you, Sally.
Thanks, Sally.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally.
Thanks, Sally.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you, Sally.
First, informal. This is silliness. How dare you? But this is not real. I appreciate and will accept your honor, but look, this award is given for someone who does extra work. And why I say this is silliness and say, oh, hell no. I'm just doing my job. This is the norm, and that's the encouragement I hope to give to you too. Tonight, what you deemed extra work, no, in fact, is the norm, the acceptable. So what you deem superlative, let us hold ourselves to a higher standard. So what Diddy and what Joel say, that there's more work to be done, that the standard of what we deem norm, extra work, is not acceptable. There's a bit more to go in there. So, okay, I'll accept it, but in humility, I've recently learned that humility is not minimizing yourself, it's recognizing what you can't do. So quickly, I will highlight what I can't do, and it's what administration does, all of the people who stand back here. What I can't do is what all the people at this table do, and what I can't do is what all your head coaches do, the hours and the sacrifice that they put in. And definitely what I can't do, because I'm not two places at once, is what Brent does. So you got it right there. Some people said it exactly right in that video. It's Brent and Sally. It's two athletic trainers that take to do this job. So I humbly admit what I can't do, but I will accept this. Thank you.
Now in its fourth year, the Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year Award is what we as student athletes see as our legacy. We nominated our teammates who we felt are the best example of what a Caltech student athlete should strive to be. The nominees for Sportsman of the Year are CJ Culpepper, Aditya Bhagavati, Ryan Joel. And Marek Serlin. And the winner is Ben Domowski. As an increasingly rare student athlete who has excelled in each, Ben is a prime example of what a Caltech student athlete should strive for. He started in goal for the men's water polo team all 4 years, scored as a diver at the swim and dive Skyac championships his last 3, and was one of the track and field team's top throwers in his entire career, including setting the javelin record as a freshman. Congratulations, Ben.
Of course, I want to say thank you to all my coaches, but this award is really from them, and that's what makes it so important to me. That's why I'm so humbled and honored, is to get this award from all you guys, my peers, the reason that I'm motivated and I'm ready to go to practice and participate in sports for all 3 years. And so, at least at some level, I can say that I'm satisfied having earned the respect of all my peers. So, thank you very much.
And the nominees for Sportswoman of the Year are Shalini Majoka, Bridget Connor, Stephanie Reynolds. And the winner is Bridget Connor. Bridget is easily one of the hardest working student athletes at Caltech. As the lone senior on the women's basketball team, she inspired her teammates to win the only 2 Skyac games of her career in her final 2 home games. Bridget.
Well, I really can't see anything up here. Well, I'd like to start by just saying thank you for holding this award. My time at Caltech as a student athlete has been a really special part of my life, and I know that I'm going to take the lessons that I learned as a student athlete here with me for the rest of my life. It's funny, in basketball we have sort of this tradition that at the beginning of each week we pick a quote out of the quote jar. And it's sort of a tradition that I always thought of as being a little bit cheesy, but it's funny because one of those quotes that we picked out this year really stuck with me, and I feel like it really kind of sums up my athletic career at Caltech. That quote goes something like this: "When I feel that there's no hope, I go and look at a stone cutter pounding away at his rock for 1,000 times without seeing as much as a crack. Yet at the 1,001st blow, I know that the rock will split in 2, and I know that it was not that blow that did it, but all those that came before." And as fellow Caltech student athletes, you might understand why this quote really means something to me. It's really hard to continue to get up and keep trying after you continually just get your butt kicked. But it was good for me that this season I finally saw some of my work pay off. We came out with 2 big conference wins at the end of the basketball season, and I had some big PRs near the end of the track season. So I can really testify to the fact that if you just keep your head down and pound the rock, good things are waiting at the end of the tunnel. I'd like to finish up by just thanking everyone who's made my athletic career what it has been, especially my coaches, my teammates, Sally and Brent for keeping me healthy. But in particular, I'd like to single out 2 people, Dennis Coe for all the help that he's given me over the past 2 years. I really would not be where I've gotten to at this point without all your help, and the team would not have done what it did this season without you. And also Coach Caleb for listening to the pole vault and for teaching me how to fly in 3 years. That's been a great time, and thank you.
to a senior male and female student athlete who has maintained the highest cumulative GPA and made a significant contribution to their sport over their careers. This year's male winner is Ian Koss. Ian has a record of a 4.0 GPA as a material science major and was a regular top 3 finisher on cross-country team and a senior, helping to lead the squad to its lowest combined time in program history at the SCIAC multi-duel and tying for 6th place in the SCIAC open clear. Congratulations, Ian.
I think we'd be hard-pressed to get much more out of Ian than he's offering tonight as far as speeches, for those that know him. But that's sort of the way he went about his career. Very consistent performer who quite literally got better every single year in cross-country and played a big part in the team's success this year and the past 4 years. So I'm happy to accept this award. Thanks.
And this year's female student scholar athlete is Bridget Connor. Bridget also compiled a 4.0 GPA as a chemistry major and 2 sports student athlete in basketball and track and field. As women's basketball only senior, she led the team to its first 2 SCIAC wins in 2009-2010 and was honored with the conference Ed Baldwin Award, while finishing her track and field career with the 3rd best mark in program history in the pole vault and 4th all-time javelin. Congratulations, Bridget.
Really emphasize the value of teammates in this award. I feel like having teammates to inspire me to work hard, not just on the court, but also in my schoolwork, has been really valuable in my time at Caltech. And I wouldn't have been able to get to where I have been without that support. So thank you guys.
Our final award of the evening is the Outstanding Athlete Award, which is given to the student athlete who has made the most outstanding contribution to intercollegiate athletics during his or her entire career at Caltech. The qualities of ability, loyalty, and leadership are easily displayed by this award winner. By the wish of the donor, the award shall be presented only in such years that there is a worthy recipient. Although not required, it is recommended that the nominees be seniors.
And the nominees are Ryan Casey.
extremely humbled and honored to be up here again. I think that I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for Caltech's mentality and their accepting of people coming in and trying new things and new sports. I came in as a wrestler and soccer goalie, and I came out as a water polo diver and thrower. And so I think that Caltech's put a lot of invested amount of time and faith in me was the reason I'm really up here today. So I'd like to really thank my coaches, Mosier, Connell, Beamer, and water polo, Dodd, Luta, and Jack, and swim dive, and then Stevenson, Julie, Ryan, and Ben, in track and field. I think it's important to remember that this is a 4-year experience and all the coaches that I've had before and now for the reason I'm here. So, thank you very much.
And before we conclude, we'd like to invite Heather back to the podium to give a senior video tribute.
We'd like to thank all of you seniors this evening for everything that you've done for us also, and take a few minutes. And here we'd like to present to you our senior tribute video. Thank you very much, seniors, and good luck in your venture.
congratulations to all of our award winners. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Athletic department staff, thank you for another great year and another great event. Our allies and advocates for our student athletes on this campus, thank you for all that you do for us. How about a final round of applause for CJ and Katie taking us through the program. Great words from Kumbu. Thank you for returning and sharing your thoughts with us, Kumbu. All right, 2 minutes of housekeeping as I get the honor of bringing the evening to a close. All award winners, please stay for just a moment to the back of the room and have your picture taken, please. We need to record all of this. And there is dessert. So if you want dessert, there's cake in the back. You can take it as you make your way back to campus and all the other great things that you have going on. My undying appreciation, I send notes from time to time. As the student athletes know, I send notes via email. And it's when I'm particularly inspired by something I've seen in a game or walked by in a practice, and I reach out. And I've never been prouder to be here and to serve you all. So thank you for a great year. That's our show tonight. Have a good evening.